think I will. Hi, it is 8 o'clock in the morning of 16 July, Tuesday, and I have actually readied myself to leave. This is the petrol station where I stayed, and there's the room where I actually slept. It actually, in the morning I figured, not in the morning, in the night itself I figured that it's actually a prayer room, and nobody else slept in the room except me. In the evening there are people who came to pray there. They actually shared their food with me in the night. It's a very nice gesture from all the people. Like, there were a couple of them apart from that one particular person. I think I will remember this experience. I'll be heading now to Kalaikum. It is around 3 hours from here, around 200 kilometers, I guess. Can go beyond Kalaikum also, but then Kalaikum to Kulob distance is pretty large. So I probably have to leave to Kulob early in the morning tomorrow. This nice cafe in Kulob, and unlike other Central Asian countries, I found this cafe from Google Map. I also feel that in Tajikistan Google Map works better. I will make sure I will put this on iOverlander if I have enough internet. I ordered some eggs and bread and coffee, and the eggs are like 3 somoni each, so I'm hoping the overall cost would be around maybe 12 to 15 somoni. Filled fuel at Gazprom Neft. This is the same place which Aziz from Bike House Dushanbe had told me. I also came across a Gazprom Neft at the start of Kulob, but then I chose to just come here because, well, Aziz has told about this. But I think the start one would also be fine. Now it's time to start to the right to Kalaikum. There was some construction going on the road, and there was a lot of mud while coming. I slipped and I was slow, but then I fell on the right side of myself, you could see on the box, and then I requested people to come and help me to pick up, and then somebody came and picked up, and then my shoes are like this. There was a lot of mud. I'm okay, and the bike is okay too. Yeah, we'll sail through. Right now we are riding on the road which is next to the Panj River, and next to the Panj River is Afghanistan. So the other side of the river that's flowing right now is Afghanistan, and this side is Tajikistan, and it's quite a unique thing where you can kind of ride just next to the border for a very long time. And in India, like, I don't think there are roads like this. I think very few countries have roads like this. I think Tajikistan, this Pamir Road is one of those. That is the Panj River on the right, and that small mud road or gravel road is actually in Afghanistan. It's a nice waterfall. It's in Afghanistan. Driving and I heard a loud noise. I don't know, it fell off. It felt like something came open, and then I stopped the bike and I looked around, but everything is okay. I don't see anything which is wrong. I don't know. Yeah, maybe something has fallen off the bike which I have no idea about. But yeah, let's see. This is second check post for the border checking. This is after the town Darvoz, and yeah, everything is fairly quick, and they are happy to see an Indian like other Stan countries. So for the first time I got the view of some of the houses on the Afghanistan side, and this is just before reaching Kalaikum. I think Kalaikum is still 50 kilometers away. So my Insta360 has run out of battery. I couldn't charge it properly yesterday night at the petrol station. So for the first time I plugged in my mobile charger on the bike, and then I'm using that to charge Insta360. So far I have never used it. It's good that I didn't have to use it so far. I hope I don't have to use it in future also, because I'm not a big fan of like having a lot of wires here and there while I ride. So I'm still 20 kilometers before Kalaikum, and this interesting thing came. There is on a hill there is I don't know, it's a palace or a miniature palace or what, but it looks very fascinating. One thing I wanted to record is that from Kulob to Kalaikum, I could not find any restaurants or anything on the way. I was sleepy, I could not find a coffee place, nothing to eat. There were some restaurants, but they were closed. So looks like in Pamir, at least this part of the road, you are pretty much by. Just at my lunch, I am opposite this place called I Love Tajikistan. There is a big sign. This is in Kalaikum, and the restaurant there with the red board, that's where I had it. So I had chicken and rice, and chicken curry rice, and some salad, all for 30 Somani. Kalaikum reminds me of those Ladakh regions like Hundar or Manali, Himalayan areas where they are surrounded by, the cities are surrounded by high, tall mountains nearby, and Kalaikum actually feels very similar to that. It's 5 in the evening. I have checked into this guest house called Sangko Bahrom. This is the place which was recommended by Aziz sir as well, from Bike House Dushanbe. Somehow this place reminds me of Manali, with the river flowing next to it, and you kind of sit overseeing the river. This place also overlooks a monument. It's a gate. It's called Darvoz. I think it's the Arabic word Darvoz or Darwaza, from which the Hindi word has also been derived, with some monuments. Overall, it's a pretty good place. I get pretty good vibe of this place, and it has a very peaceful feeling to it. This is the guest house Sangako Bahrom, and this is the river flowing right next to it, and it's just amazing. I think it's a tributary which is meeting with the big river there. The houses are built like they oversee the river, which is very nice. I hope I also build a house like this in future. There is this monument, Darwoz, and there are few statues there, and there is this bridge, and there are some other guest houses there also. Overall, really nice place. I think I'm gonna stay one more day here. Hi, so today I cooked some food on this cylinder and the pan in open, and I asked them if I can cook something, and then since the kitchen is also used by the family and they were busy, so they got me the cylinder and a pan, and then I quickly cooked eggs and some lepioska. This is lepioska, which is basically the bread in the Russian or the Soviet region, but I enjoyed cooking in open and in this setup. I have never done this before. Why I ended up cooking is because the eggs that I was carrying from Dushanbe, they broke actually, and but then they were still self-contained, so I thought of just cooking those eggs rather than eating outside. It's time to eat my dinner, and after cooking my own dinner, sitting beside the flowing river and have the Darwoz monument at the back, yeah, this seems like a good holiday. So I recorded this video earlier today, but the video did not come out right, so I am recording this clip again. So I did two things today. I bought a megaphone SIM because everybody seems to be telling that megaphone internet is better in Pamir, and I'm just anxious. I just want to make sure that if there's any issue, if I get stuck, I have internet to be able to reach to people, so a backup internet is not a bad idea. I got a megaphone SIM for 90 somoni, which is around $9, 720 rupees, and that's for around that gave me 32 GB of data. Well, but as soon as I got the SIM, it was a bit disappointing. I was hoping for a better speed, but I got like 500 kbps, and my T-Cell SIM seems to be giving me better speed. But well, this is not yet Pamir, so maybe in Pamir, yeah, in T-Cell might go worse. The second thing is I went to the same place for lunch where I went yesterday. I tried asking the owner if I can do a video recording, and he became a little like, no, please not do that. So looks like in Tajikistan, yeah, people are like not very open to kind of get a video done. So I got a nut welded on this mount so that I can tighten it. This is as per the suggestion given to me by Svetan, the Bulgarian biker, and I think this came okay. I mean, this doesn't look great, but I think it works, and I think that is what all matters. So hopefully on the Pamir Road, when things are not good, as in when the road is not good, and if this loosens out, I think I should be able to tighten it again, and with a spanner I think I should be able to tighten it reasonably hard. Just spend some time shuffling the items off my top box, which is at the far end of the bike, and I think this was a little too heavy, and that also leads to, you know, you falling more often because the weight is like far to the back. So I took out the locks and some of the heavy items. I think I will move these to my rucksack.